What's going on, YouTube? This is part 2 of the Moto build 350 EXE KTM. Last video I did the motors, chain, fender, front fairing, about 11 o'clock at night, East Coast time. I'm gonna start doing a couple things. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. I would like to do all of it, but what I'm gonna start doing is triple clamp, Warp 9 kickstand. This is used, by the way. This is my stabilizer bar. Any of y'all don't know what this is? Basically, if you're riding, this is adjustable. It just makes the steering stiffer. Like under high speeds, you might get that wobble, but this you can actually adjust it. It just stiffens the steering out. So I'm gonna be putting that on since I'm removing the whole front fork. The bars are going on. Gas cap vent here from KTM. My grip donuts, Pro Taper grips. My fork shrink wrap. So this whole front comes off. It's gonna be an interesting build today. So stick around. First thing I want to install, since it's the easiest thing to put on, is going to be the gas cap vent. Pretty cool too. It says KTM on it. All right, I'm gonna start getting ready to take off the forks and then handlebars, whatever's on top of it, and then the last thing is going to be the triple clamp. Just looking around, I want to make sure nothing's connected to it. I don't use the electric ratchet because these are not like that tight. These are torqued down to a certain amount. I'd rather not just use no power to it. Power tools towards it. Yeah, that's the tongue twister. Power tools towards it. Let me see you say that shit 3 times.
Power tools towards it. Power tools towards it. Power tools towards it.
These pipe never been taken off, so they might be a little bit stiff on there. There we go. That's one. This is what I was saying. These, you can't just take these off to replace these. So if you ever want to replace these, you literally got to take the whole fork off. See? They slide up like this. Now I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think you could probably order, because I got my 2-strokes. These guards literally come right off. I could just pop these right off. I don't know what's the difference, if they can actually make them work for these. I'm not sure, but the ones I bought are for this bike, but just they're in black. Obviously, it doesn't matter where I put these at because you know this caliper oil bracket, so you already know it's gonna be on the left. Number 2. All right, forks are off. Now it's gonna tackle the triple clamp. Well, I gotta take off the handlebars first. I'm gonna try to position the view so you can actually see what I'm doing up top, or at least behind me. There's three Allen bolts that hold this little bracket. I'm gonna take that off, and then work with the top. Start taking off the handlebars. 4 Allen screws. I'm not going to be using this or this because since I'm putting on that stabilizer, that's pretty much where the handlebars are going to be sitting on top of. I'll just be putting this away. If I ever decide to take that back off, then I can put this back on. Guys, the way I'm going to tackle this is I'm going to put everything back on. I'm leaving these handlebars on for now. I'm going to take off the triple clamp, reinstall the new one, put everything back like how it would be. So when I sit this back on the handlebars, I can now take off all the bits and pieces off of this handlebar and put it on the new one, because the other one I might have to drill some holes and everything. For me, I think it's just easier if I just put everything back the way it is with the new triple clamps and then take the bar back off and work from like that. The top nut is same as the rear. 27 millimeters, same as the rear axle. Same as the front axle, same as the triple clamp. So this has a torque nut right here, so I'm going to be removing that. It's either a torque nut or a 10 millimeter bolt. There's a torque nut like in the center, but you can still use a 10 millimeter socket. You got to be careful with KTMs. KTMs, once I release this nut and then take this torque bolt off, this bottom part is just going to drop. I don't really have to worry about it too much because I can just hold it, take it off, and it'll come right off. But let's just say if you were just replacing, I don't know, let's just say you were just doing the bearings on the top and you didn't want to take everything off, you literally would have to, just picture the bike back together. You literally have to put like a strap to hold like the whole unit in one piece. Take this off, that way the whole front, everything doesn't drop on you. Watch this, guys. Watch it, literally just gonna come right up, see? It has a little rubber washer on the bottom. Bottom clamp comes off like that. You got your bottom bearing. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna check that one out. I'm actually gonna re-grease it since it's out. So I'm just gonna basically take this out and swap it over with that one. I'm gonna get some grease. Basically take this one off. I'm gonna slide that out, put it on the new triple clamp, grease it before I do it, wipe it down, grease it, makes sure it's nice, and pop the one back on. Alright guys, I didn't show you this, but I had to press the bearing on here. I added some grease, and I'm just gonna put the other new bearing. I'm gonna grease it and I'm gonna slide it in. This is a clamp kit, the triple clamp bearings from All Balls. All Balls Racing. The whole kit comes with the races and the rubber grommets, bearings. They're already pre-packed. That's what I like about these. So I actually don't have to grease them. I just noticed that. So I'm just gonna save the races in case if I need them, because I don't need them now. But they already came pre-greased, so it's just a matter of sliding that in. Put that out. All right, the triple clamps are on. I'm actually gonna get ready to trim the fork guards. So when I put the rim on, it'll fit perfect. I'm gonna trim those and start putting the forks in. I'm about to put the fork on. Before I slide it in, I'm actually gonna take my fork shrink. I'm gonna slide it over the first sleeve, and then I'll slide it right in the triple clamp. I'm gonna heat shrink it with my heat gun afterwards. Just slide this in here like so, and I'll put some light heat to it, and it'll shrink it, and it'll seal it up, so it'll cover the aluminum. It's gonna look pretty cool. Now, the same way I took off all this stuff, I'm gonna remount this on. This is pretty much just me putting the stuff together. Bolted everything down. The triple clamps are torqued down. I slid in the fork shrink wraps. I was gonna show you how do I literally just throw some heat on them and shrink it with one hand, guys. So try to bear with me. There's a gap between here and there. You pretty much want the bottom because the top, it don't really matter. I mean, if you want to be even up and down, pretty much the top don't bother me, so I'm just gonna like put it right there like that. I'll make sure this one's even before I start shrinking this one. Turn the fork over. Now I'm gonna try to put my turn signal on. Both of them. This is pretty much how they blink. There's another company that sells these. They don't use adhesive. It's already like bent in a circle. They're a little bit more expensive. I just wanted to try these out for now because these were like, I don't know, like 18 bucks on Amazon. The other ones are 100 bucks, but it comes with like a whole kit. I just want to try these out for now, see how they work. Okay guys, this is what she looks like now. Both fork guard covers are shaved, as you can see. Headlights back on. Handlebars, my Pro Taper contour bars are on. Got my RAM mount. Got my little USB port here. I put my fork turn signal with the LED light bulb. I believe it's an H6 bulb LED. Amazon sells it. Just search H6. This is a regular LED bulb, but it didn't have like a ballast or anything to it. It's pretty bright. This is it right here. So that's the bulb. It's got like a bronze tip on it, like a gold tip. It's pretty cool. Didn't expect that. Matches the bike actually. All right, here goes my fork turn signals. Here we go. Like I said, I have the LED flash here inside of the behind the light, so it has a slow blink. Put this cover on. Basically, the whole front is done. My brake lever on. Pretty easy. Just Allen bolt slides out. You take that out. Spring. Slide this one back in. You put it back on. It's kind of self-explanatory. That's why I pretty much didn't really videotape it. I did do my kickstand. My Warp 9 kickstand right there. Super easy to put on. Pro Taper grips, little donuts. A little tip to put these on. I actually use alcohol. It's normal alcohol. I'll literally pour it inside a hand grip, like just that much. shake it so it gets like, you know, all wet inside. Pour the remainder out and quickly slide it in, because you know alcohol evaporates pretty quick. So basically it gives you like a quick lubrication for like 5 seconds.
Do I make you horny, baby?
I installed this chain. Last time you see me install this chain, but I'm actually gonna be taking it out. Use it on my wife's bike. It's an O-ring chain. If anybody's had these issues, these Supermoto tires are always known for slapping a tire, leaves grooves in here. It's not a big issue. It doesn't look right. I mean, I personally don't like it. I'm actually gonna show you my 2-stroke Supermoto has it, and I'm gonna be actually swapping the chain out. But this chain, you can see a minimal, I clear it, but as you drive, you know, the chain is gonna hit, possibly even nick the tire. This, pretty much don't look like it's gonna nick the tire, but my other chain right there, I'm gonna show you. It's got a KTM Supermoto wheels on it, and it's kind of scratching the side of the rim. I'm gonna try to fix that to prevent it, and I definitely wanna try to fix it on here. So what I did was, I bought a non-oil ring chain. The reason why I did that, guys, is because a non-oil ring chain is actually thinner. Like this is like 20 millimeters. I think the Pro Taper non-oil ring, it's a forge, Pro Taper forge. It's about 70 millimeters. It doesn't sound like a lot. I'm gonna show you. Here's the box. It's the one I bought. It was a little bit pricey, but it's very strong. So this is it right here. Look at the difference, guys. See the top? See how thin it is compared to it? Now that right there is gonna give me space, enough space where I know I'm not gonna be touching it. But if any of you guys running these 5-inch rims with the 160 tire, ditch that O-ring chain. Just get a regular Pro Taper forged chain. Like this chain, I think ran me about 90. I could get it cheaper. Recommend it. I'm gonna be going in the dirt here and there, but it's mostly made for the street. Even with this, it's gonna last you a while. As long as you're done doing what you got to do, you clean the chain, lube it up, this will last a while. So I'm gonna show you guys what I meant with the whole tire rub. This is my 01 KTM 2-stroke. Street legal, by the way. It's not, you don't really see too many street legal 2-stroke, especially in Philly. But all right, here's my rim. Here's the I'm actually gonna be get the same chain for this bike. This has an O-ring chain. You see the nicks that the tire does. You can actually even see the chain. You see how close it is? Now this is a pretty thick chain, so I'm actually gonna go with the Pro Taper chain on this bike as well. This whole bike is gonna be another like project I'll be doing. I'll be sanding these down, and I got this epoxy paint for the rims. I'm gonna be doing them black. I got the fork string wraps. So this is gonna come out, be a fun project, and then I will probably be selling it. Reason being, I love this bike. I love that bike. I don't need 2 bikes, so one gotta go. That other chain that I literally took off of that bike, well, I'm going to be taking off of that bike, is going to be going on my wife's CRF 250L. So she needs a chain. I'm actually lucky I didn't buy it. So this is gonna be next to start working on soon too. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. I'm going to be taking it outside to do a walk around. All right, guys, as you can see, it's pretty much done for now. Everything's on. I pulled it out. This is what she looks like. And also, guys, I took it for a test run. New chain installed, which is the Pro Taper forged. Non-O-ring, so it's a little bit skinnier. I did drive it, guys, for quite a bit, and I have no, look at that clearance. It's great. That's perfect clearance, guys. I've drove it, I probably put like an hour on it, and there's no tire rub. So guys, if you're running a 160 tire with a 5-inch rim on this KTM, it's definitely a must to get this Pro Taper forged chain. It's actually strong, very strong too, so that's the way to go. Let me actually show you what I did with the other chain. So my wife's bike needed the chain. She needed the chain, so I said, why not? Slapped on hers. I just had to cut maybe like 3 more links off, and I put on her chain. Her chain was pretty much beat. I threw it in the trash already. I would like to show you guys, but yeah. So that chain actually didn't go to waste. So since that chain actually on my bike works very well without chain rub, I'm actually gonna buy another one and put it on the 2-stroke. So guys, once again, catch you on another one. Hope you enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe.